Roche brought me the hat that I need for the stream right here. This is my alter ego. Anita Maxwin. Anita Maxwin.
Oh man, I will never not enjoy this feeling. So, it's been an eternity since we've spoken on the boy, Aubrey Drake Graham. At this point, everybody knows, so I'm not going to recap everything since the beginning. I'm just going to continue the story where we last ended off at. So, previously on Dragon Ball Z, in 2025, a couple months after the beef, Kendrick Lamar swept all categories he was nominated for and won 5 Grammys for Not Like Us. Then to do another victory lap, he performed at the Super Bowl. Hot take, it's the second best Super Bowl performance, right behind the Mickey Mouse Parade, which right after, he went ahead and also broke the record for the most monthly listeners for a rapper on Spotify. And he doesn't have a kid with a corn star. My bad, Adonis. But facts are facts. Kendrick Lamar has his foot on the industry's neck, but the boy hasn't lost yet. You see, Drake has a problem. No one in America cares about his music right now unless you're old, an Aubrey's Angel, or all the above. Not like us. But Drake has somewhat good music. He's the biggest rapper of our time. He should be able to perform and sell out arenas, especially in America. So, what does Drake decide to do? He announces a tour in Australia. Huh? Australia? What the fuck is out there? Oh, people live there. Really? Oh, okay. So, Drake is performing his Anita Maxwin tour in Australia. Apparently, Australia is the one country out of hundreds where he's got the most fans that want to pay to see him. I can't really understand the concept of going to an isolated country to perform when a majority of your fan base is in the United States. But hey, it's his music and his tour, so maybe he'll be good. Can someone check the age of consent while we're at it? It also helps that he's dropped his collab album with Party Next Door called Some Sexy Songs for You, an album for the bad bitches and the men who are low-key bad bitches. I know I said it's a collab tape, but in all honesty, Party Next Door is literally a guest feature on this album, not a collaborator. Also, Nokia fucking sucks. The reception towards the album hasn't been the best. I think it's trash, but that's solely off of my hatred for Drake. Some say it's the worst album he's made. I think it's his second worst, right after Honestly Nevermind. But then again, I am getting paid to hate. But the reason I've been yapping for X amount of minutes is because Drake has officially canceled his tour. There's been some gossiping online on why he's canceled the tour. Some believe it's because of the low ticket sales, but I don't think that really makes sense. Regardless of how you feel about the certified PDF, he still is one of the titans in the music industry. For now. Now obviously this is my opinion, but the reason I think the tour has been canceled is due to 2 reasons. 1. Drake canceled the tour because Kendrick is now out of the public spotlight, and this reason makes way more sense than the second one. Obviously, Kendrick dominated 2024, and we knew he had 2 major events happening in February, so it wouldn't make sense for Drake to not be in North America or nowhere near it while this was all happening, especially when Kendrick was in attendance to both events that Drake is usually a frequent guest at, the Grammys and the Super Bowl. But to speed up the app session, reason 2 makes more sense logically, but I don't care for logic. Anyways, reason 2 being that this tour wasn't meant to be. After getting eviscerated by a man who stands at 5'5", Drake's best move should have been to let this all blow by, but obviously it hasn't, and Drake rushed his comeback by trying his best to act unbothered. It was pretty clear from the live stream appearances, the sneak dissing on Instagram, the fucking lawsuit, that the famous actor we once knew was looking paranoid and now spiraling. So going to Australia, using them as testing grounds to see if people still want to see you perform, it just didn't make sense, and it wasn't the best move, musically and or PR wise. And everyone in America and around the world truly saw how your fans treat you, and it's quite sad. A picture was uploaded online and it showed a crowd of people with signs. Nothing weird about it except when you actually read what is written. People aren't writing inspiring messages or "I love Drake." No. People are practically begging this man for money, and as much as I hate Drake, this was actually pretty sad to see. Regardless of how I feel about Drake or any other artist, seeing a crowd full of fans actively panhandle in your concert, is sad. Asking for mortgages to be paid, Birkin bags, engagement rings, but not a single sign of affection or appreciation is mad. There's a lot more speculation going on behind the scenes about scheduling issues, but nothing concrete yet, so I will assume my opinion is correct because I can. Pussy. So that's about it. Drake sucks, and I just got you to watch a 6-minute video on him again. But what do you think about the situation? Is Drake in the wrong for leaving the kangaroos and koalas with no performances? Will Kendrick perform in Australia just to be petty? Are his fans in the wrong for begging for money? I don't know the answers, but maybe you do. So comment something, or not. You got free will. And in conclusion, I don't got nothing else to say. Hey, last minute update, just Jerry here. Paperwork Poppy is now suing over the Super Bowl performance. This guy is so fucking corny.